Hello again, I'm Rodney Reynolds and welcome to another video review. Today I'm looking at the QuietElite Executive Workstation PC. QuietElite PC is based in Battleground, Washington, USA, and what sets them apart from many other companies on the market is they offer ultra-quiet computer systems using only the best near-silent components on the market. As a matter of fact, each system goes through a rigorous burn-in process, and each system is tested at 100% load for 20 to 48 hours to verify that thermal and acoustic properties are within acceptable limits. Something else that's worth mentioning is they do not outsource any telephone calls. If you call technical support, your call will be answered by a live professional technician, many of the same people who help design and build their PCs, which makes sense and is most effective. Also note that warranty is 1 year covering parts and labor. Fully equipped computer systems can be very heavy and therefore they are prone to damage during shipment. This is one of the reasons they shipped this computer to me doubly boxed and included packaging material on the inside of the case around the cooler. I would strongly recommend that when purchasing a product like this, that you inspect it thoroughly, and if there's a problem, contact the company immediately. They didn't include an information booklet or any benchmarks, but they did include a checklist of what to go through when inspecting the system to make sure that there isn't any damage. They also include a letter. All of the product manuals were included, as well as the product software, Windows Vista Ultimate operating system, and some components here that were left over from the build: a crossfire bridge, a DVI to VGA adapter, a power cord, power supply leads, screws, standoffs, keys, and a few other items. For the QuietElite Executive Workstation Quiet PC, they went with the Antec P183 black case, which is a perfect option for a quiet build. This case comes with a gray-black theme, and the gray inserts on the front and side panels are actually aluminum, but the body is steel and the remainder is plastic. At the front is the power LED, external serial ATA port, 2 USB 2 ports, as well as a microphone and headphone jack. This case comes with a lockable double-hinged door, which is held into place by magnets and swings open up to 270 degrees. Note that they have acoustic foam on the inside of the front door. There are 4 5¼ inch external drive bays and 1 3½ inch external drive bay. At the top is the optical disk drive, and they also include 2 serial attached SCSI hard drives in smart drive enclosures. These drives are configured in a RAID 0 setup for the primary C drive, but note that the system also includes a 1 terabyte hard drive for mass storage needs. Here's the power button, reset button, as well as the hard drive activity LED. There are 2 swing open compartments which have dust filters, and these can be removed. Also note that all of the drive bay covers can be removed and have dust filters in them. There's ventilation at the front on the door, also on the left and right side, as well as the bottom. All of the panels on this case have an innovative 3-layer design, but they also include extra sound dampening foam. At the top there's ventilation and a place to install a 120mm fan, but they didn't install a fan at the top. At the back of the case, at the very top, is normally where an external fan controller for the top and rear fan is located, but they have removed the switches since they include ultra-quiet Nexus 120mm fans throughout the case. In the I/O area, there are a number of motherboard connections: the PS2 keyboard and mouse connection, 6 USB 2 connections, the SPDIF connections, 2 LAN ports, 2 external serial ATA ports, a FireWire port, and the standard audio connections. There are 7 expansion slots, but the video card occupies 2 of these. Here's the DVI connection, VGA connection, and the HDMI connection. Note the rubber grommeted holes for an external water cooling system's tubes to pass through if you wish to do an upgrade in the future. And at the bottom is a very quiet Nexus 850 watt power supply. There's thumb screws on the left side panel, but there's none on the right side panel. On the left side panel, there's 2 thumb screws, one at the top and one at the bottom. With the left side panel off, you can see the acoustic foam that they've added. The same acoustic foam is on the right side panel, the bottom, and the top of the case. The inside of this case is really neat and tidy. This is because they have organized the cables, tucking them out of the way. This not only looks fantastic, but it also increases airflow inside the case. In a move to make this case as quiet as possible, they have limited the number of fans. So they've only included 3 very quiet 120mm fans. One here intaking cool air, one here for the CPU cooler, and one at the back exhausting warm air. Now, if you want to, you can install another fan at the top of the case and also 2 more at the front. They also selected a video card which has a fanless cooler. Finally, have a listen to this computer system. Remember that this computer system was built for work. It's a workstation PC and not a gaming PC. But of course, they do include a substantial gaming video card in this, so you can sneak in a few games if you want to. The only way that they could have improved this computer system is to install solid-state drives. It's fast and very quiet. 2 things that you really need from a good workstation PC. Overall, this is a 100% kick-ass product. Until next time, take care.